friends, welcome back. Yes friends, if you are watching us for the first time, make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon. It will notify you of all the new videos as soon as we upload them. And yes friends, after watching this video, if you like it, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends and family. So friends, today's video is, and the title says, Bharat ka Abhinandan. Okay. So friends, let's go ahead and watch this because we have no clue what this is. But I'm hoping and I'm sure it's going to be quite interesting. So let's go ahead. So they're showing there's a plane from Pakistan side coming and another plane from India side.
इस वक्त एक बड़ी खबर मिल रही है कि भारतीय वायुसेना ने पाकिस्तान के एक F-16 को मार गिराया है।
Says it has shot down 2 Indian fighter jets.
We have unfortunately lost one MiG-21. The pilot is missing in action.
क्या होता उस्मान? तस्लीम की अम्मी ने देखते पसंद कर लिया मेरे को।
अरे भाईजान बता रहे आपकी जगह नहीं।
Oh, this is on that real thing that happened. Yeah, now I know.
उस्मान पकड़ इसको पकड़।
He's in Pakistan.
Yeah, but he doesn't know. According to the actual thing, he doesn't know.
Yeah. I think he thinks he's still in India.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I remember when I watched videos and read the news. Oh.
हिंदुस्तान है कि पाकिस्तान? हिंदुस्तान है जी। भारत माता की।
That actually happened.
Exactly ये जगह कौन सी है फिर? किला है जी, आजाद कश्मीर। आजाद कश्मीर मतलब पाकिस्तान। मुझे तुम पाकिस्तानी तो नहीं लग रहे हो।
क्या बात करो भाईजान? हम क्या पाकिस्तानी लग रहे? अरे इनकी बॉलीवुड मूवी में हमें इस तरह नहीं दिखाया जाता।
क्या बात कर रही है भाईजान?
बात कर रहा है वो। जनाब खुशामदी खुशामदी, आप लग रहे हैं हम पाकिस्तानी।
भाईजान जाओ जाओ आगे बढ़ो जाओ। माफी चाहते हैं, हमारे सिविलियंस ने आपको पेल किया। बिना इजाजत के किसी के घर में घुसोगे, कोई इस्तकबाल तो करेगा नहीं जी, है जी? और चोरी समझेंगे ना। खैर छोड़िए, ये बताइए क्या खिदमत करें आपकी? I'm feeling very thirsty. Can I have some water? लो जी।
जी पानी को आपने हमारा बंद कर रखा है।
खालस दूध की चाय मिलेगी जी, पीनी है?
ओ शोएब, और चाय बना ला। जी जनाब, दूध बकरी का ही है। तो कोई नहीं, हमने यहाँ कौन सा तबेला खोल रखा है।
तो जी आपका नाम और एयरफोर्स में आपकी पोजीशन?
Sir, I'm Wing Commander Abhinandan. My service ID is 26811 and I'm flying officer with Indian Air Force.
अच्छा जी, एग्जैक्टली इंडिया में रहते कहाँ हो?
Sorry sir, I'm not supposed to tell you that.
हम इस वक्त मौजूद हैं चेन्नई में विंग कमांडर अभिनंदन जी के घर के बाहर। बताया जा रहा है कि इस घर में 3 जर्मन शेफर्ड, 5 पोते भी रहते हैं। ये परिवार पिछले 20 सालों से पाकिस्तान की बैंड बजाता आ रहा है।
आइए बात करते हैं अभिनंदन के पिता एस वर्धमान से, जो कि रिटायर्ड एयर मार्शल हैं और कारगिल युद्ध में इन्होंने पाकिस्तानियों के दांत खट्टे कर दिए थे।
पी लो जी, कुछ मिलाया नहीं है इसमें।
कैसी लगी जी जनाब चाय हमारी?
चाय तो कड़क है।
दुश्मन के दांत खट्टे करने के बजाय पाकिस्तानी आर्मी पिला रही है उन्हें बकरी के खालस दूध की कड़क चाय। तौबा तौबा, क्या मकाम है ये। इस चाय में मिलाई जा रही है चाइना से तोहफे में आई हुई चाय पत्ती।
जनाब एक बार तलाशी ले लें, क्या पता कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट दस्तावेज छुपा रखे हो। जनाब खा गया। और जनाब भूख लगी थी तो बताना था ना, और मट्ठी मंगा देते चाय के साथ।
पहले लिया दिला सकता था, होते था पुत्र। वैसे जनाब आपने भी हमारा जहाज गिराया है। आप कौन सा जहाज उड़ा रहे थे?
जहाज?
ओ जी जेट जेट,
फाइटर जेट।
सॉरी सर, आई एम नॉट सपोज टू टेल यू दैट।
जाबाज विंग कमांडर अभिनंदन एक मिग 21 बिसॉन जेट उड़ा रहे थे। ये कोई मामूली जेट नहीं है, इसमें कुल एक आदमी बैठ के जा सकता है।
जनाब अब मेरा भी एक सवाल था। चला
कुछ ले जा, लास्ट होगा पर कुछ।
जनाब वो आपके इंडिया में ये वर्दियां कितनी मिलती हैं? और हमारे यहाँ तो 2 मिलती हैं। पिछले बार क्या हुआ, हमारी पेशावर में पोस्टिंग थी तो उधर मेरी यहाँ से फट गई वर्दी। तो फिर हमारे कमांडर साहब की जो बेगम है ना, उन्होंने सिल के दी।
बड़ी टैलेंटेड है जी। दर्जी वर्जी सबका काम जानती है। तो जी ये बताओ, आप किस मिशन के लिए आए थे?
सॉरी सर, आई एम नॉट सपोज टू टेल यू दैट।
विंग कमांडर अभिनंदन का मिशन था पाकिस्तानी जेट्स का पीछा करके उन्हें नस्ते नाबूद कर देने का। वक्त था करीब सुबह 3 बजे का, जब विंग कमांडर ने पाकिस्तानी जेट की आवाज सुनी। आवाज सुनते ही उन्होंने ना आओ देखा ना ताओ और अपने मिग 21 पे सवार होकर निकल पड़े देश के लिए मर मिटने को। उन्हें देखकर मानो ऐसा लगा स्वयं श्री राम अपने रथ पे सवार होकर लंका पे अटैक करने जा रहे हैं।
लास्ट सवाल पूछे, सच सच बताओ किस लिए आए थे?
सर हमने सोचा कि 5 किलो टमाटर फेंक देंगे, आपके यहाँ के टेररिस्ट ये टमाटर लेने आएंगे और फिर हम ऊपर से बम फेंक देंगे।
क्या मजाक कर रहे हैं जनाब आप?
शुरू किसने किया सर?
जस्ट जोकिंग।
पाकिस्तान ने दुनिया के सामने दिखाया एक बार फिर से अपना काला चेहरा। झूठों के इस पुल में उबल रहा है एक और सफेद झूठ।
भारतीय हुकूमत आपका ये जासूस हमसे कैसे वापस मांग सकती है?
एक बटन के दबाते ही पूरा पाकिस्तान, भारत कर सकता है पाकिस्तान के ऊपर परमाणु हमला। समझे?
क्या भारत हमें अपाहिज करना चाहता है?
पाकिस्तान एक एटमी ताकत है। अल्लाह तौबा तौबा का मकाम है।
जनाब अंधेरे में आएंगे, चुपके चुपके आएंगे, हमला करेंगे और भाग जाएंगे।
हिंदुस्तान के मीडिया, हिंदुस्तान के लोगों, हिंदुस्तान के शहरियों, डरो पाकिस्तान से।
इनकी हालत को देखकर तो ऐसा लगता है कि पाकिस्तान में बच्चे भी गधे ही पैदा हो गए और बड़े होकर गधों से ही उनकी रोजी रोटी चलती है।
हम जब उनसे टमाटर मांग रहे थे तो उन्होंने हम पर बम ड्रॉप कर दिए।
पूरी दुनिया के सामने जल्दी होगा पाकिस्तान नंगा।
अब ऐसे शख्स को हमारी हुकूमत कैसे रिहा कर सकती है?
इस वक्त की सबसे बड़ी खबर आ रही है।
इमरान खान ने आवाम की आवाज सुनकर रोक दी है अभिनंदन की रिहाई। अब चलेगा आज से कोर्ट में उनके खिलाफ जासूसी का केस। पूरे मुल्क में जीत का जश्न।
भारतीय वायुसेना ने आज सुबह 3 बजे एलओसी पर लगे पाकिस्तानी एयरबेस पे किया हमला और बदला लिया।
क्या वो एंडिंग पसंद नहीं आई? आएगी भी क्यों? क्योंकि आप तो चाहते थे कि अभिनंदन की घर वापसी हो, लेकिन डर ये था सबके दिल में कि कहीं ऐसी एंडिंग तो नहीं हो जाएगी। बट ऐसी एंडिंग होनी पॉसिबल ही नहीं थी। दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द जेनेवा कन्वेंशन। हमारे पड़ोसियों ने अभिनंदन की घर वापसी कराई। इसमें उनकी कोई उदारता नहीं है, उनका बड़प्पन नहीं है, ये उनकी मजबूरी थी। उन्हें अभिनंदन को घर वापस भेजना ही था। और रही बात हमारी, यार हमारी भी थोड़ी सी कहीं ना कहीं गलती रही है। जो इन्फॉर्मेशन अभिनंदन ने नहीं दी वहां की आर्मी को, वो इन्फॉर्मेशन कहीं ना कहीं हमारे जरिए वहां तक पहुंच गई, वो मीडिया या सोशल मीडिया के जरिए कहें तो वहां पहुंच गई जो नहीं पहुंचनी चाहिए थी। हमारे आर्म फोर्सेस दे नो इट बेटर कि क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन पहुंचनी चाहिए, क्या नहीं पहुंचनी चाहिए, क्या चीजें सेंसिटिव है क्या नहीं है, तो हमें उसमें दखल अंदाजी नहीं देनी चाहिए। हमें सेंसिटिव चीजों को इंफोटेनमेंट के नाम पे नहीं बेचना चाहिए। और रही बात वॉर की, तो हमारे पड़ोसी ये जान ले कि उनसे हमारी वॉर है ही नहीं, उनसे हमारी जंग है ही नहीं। हमारी जंग है आतंकवाद से, और आतंकवाद से अगर हमें पीस चाहिए तो उसके लिए आतंकवाद को खत्म करना बड़ा जरूरी है, जिसके लिए हम पहले भी तैयार थे, आज भी तैयार हैं और आगे भी तैयार हैं। जय हिंद।
So friends, beautiful video, a very beautiful message, and every time, I mean in the middle, I was understanding what the message was, because as soon as the Pakistani military people would be asking a question to our Indian soldier, he would say, no, I can't answer it, and immediately the next scene would be that the media is giving that information out to the whole world. And then again, you know, the Pakistani military is asking another question. But our soldier, he sticks to his duty, says, I cannot give you, this is sensitive information. And there the media of our country is giving it. And this was exactly what happened when this actually took place. And I do remember, because I was watching this every single day, trying to keep on, myself updated and know, I wanted to really know what is going to happen, because I wanted a soldier to come back as soon as possible, because I am from Air Force, you guys, as I've been telling you. So it was, kind of a personal thing for me also, that he needs to come back to his family. So I was watching this, and every time, the news people would tell, he's from such and such place, and these are his parents, and this is where they live. I was like, this is totally inappropriate, because they need to protect the family. He can be pressurized because of his family to give out sensitive information. So instead of helping him to stay strong and not give out the secrets of a country which he was trying to protect as well as he could, here we as Indians, or we as media, was making his life much more tough out there when he was caught and he was in Pakistan, which was really disgraceful on our part, or on the part of the media. The media needs to know what their duty is, and they need to stick to it. So, I mean, at that point, that was exactly what I thought, and I'm so glad I watched a video which is telling that same thing that we felt at that point. Because this information, as he was saying, you should not be giving out this information, naming it as if it is an infotainment, more like an entertainment, but he's calling it as infotainment. So this is a learning for all of us, that when a soldier is out there, we need to be there behind him, make sure that we are protecting his family. Because when you're giving such crucial information of where he lives, about his wife, about his father, his parents and everything, anything can happen to that family, and these people where he's been caught can take that advantage. And the other thing that I really loved about this video was that he very clearly said that we don't want war. We are not against a country. We are against the terrorism, and we are fighting against that terrorism. So guys, we need to understand that. We are not fighting with Pakistan. We are fighting with the terrorism that is, I would say, in Pakistan, hiding there. So, and terrorism can be anywhere. So if it is there, then it is our duty to go ahead and destroy that terrorism. Not the country, but the terrorism in that country. So very beautiful, two beautiful messages in here.
Right. And I think the most important message in this was that they were bound by the Geneva Convention to release him. Right. That was the core thing, that the international community would have created a lot of chaos if they would have not followed the Geneva Convention. So they had to return him. The only thing is that nobody knows the internals, in the sense that we don't know how he was treated in their territory, because we just saw him coming back in one piece, but mentally he did mention that he was mentally tortured, and the North.
He had bruises. I remember he had
slight-
a bruise
that-
on
yeah,
one of
that-
his eyes also.
Right, that they were saying that when he fell down, he was a little bit hurt, and then the local people kind of started hitting him or something, and then the army came to protect him. Their army came to protect him. So basically, whatever really happened, that only Mr. Abhinandan knows, and he would have told his superior officers what exactly happened. And that's why there was two good things. One place it said that we need to use our own brains, right? No newspaper will ever know or can tell us what would have happened, right? Because Abhinandan is not telling to the newspapers, only the government knows. So we don't know how he was treated, what really happened with him. But yes, the statements were that he was returned, and that too because of the Geneva Convention, which
There was a lot of pressure because of that pressure.
yeah, because they had to do this. So I think it was a good video where they highlighted 2 points. That again, it was not that it was some kind of a great gesture or something. It had to be done either way. Even if they felt it or not, it had to be done. They had to release him, so they released him. That was one thing based on the Gemini. If they would not have followed it, the whole world would be criticizing them, and that would probably bring more damage and more criticism. So I guess the decision was to follow the law and do that. The other thing was that yes, I mean, there were many things that he said he did not inform them, but they found out anyway because of the news, right? The third point that I'm adding here is no newspaper or no news agency actually knows what happened. It can only be known from what Abhinandan told his superiors, right? We only know some parts of the story, and we don't know from where they came or whatever he said. Even if he said something, all that what he said was agreed by the government that yes, you can probably say this to the people, and that is what I believe said, that he landed and he came back, and I think there was some mention of mental torture or something, but again, nobody really knows. I mean, we are just happy and glad that he came back.
Yeah.
And it is good that things did not get escalated, because it is true that the other country may have said, okay, we are not following the world pressure, we don't care, but then they would have other problems, right? They would have other problems. And in this video they showed slightly that that in India would then have attacked even more or done something more aggressive. So they all knew that it is best to follow the international law and move on with it. And that's what had happened. So very nice video which teaches people essentially to be objective and use their own mind and not blindly agree to whatever is being shown.
Yeah, by media or by what you're listening or watching.
Or social media, which is even worse.
Yeah.
Social media is even worse than news, because social media, people are just many people are just making up stuff.
True.
Right? I mean, news has some credibility because at least somebody somewhere can do a lawsuit or take them to court or something. But social media is all, people are just sending around. So even today, we also, we just take a look at social media lightly. If you want real news, then you go to the news channels, and then also think about with your brain, because what is news? News, as I said, is also an opinion of somebody, right? There's some person is writing a news. There's a writer who's writing that article. He's writing that article based on what he interprets as to what really happened. So news is news. That is his interpretation. You read, newspapers from different sources, and you will see, oh, this guy saw the situation like this, and this guy saw like this, and some guy saw this. So normally what I do is I normally read about the same thing in multiple sources, and then I kind of judge what really might have happened. Or you look at the middle path and say, okay, this much part probably is accurate, rest are just biases that people have.
Yeah, that just reminds me, because when we had the Ayodhya verdict, there were some newspapers who were not giving the whole information. They were just telling that the verdict is in favor of Ram Mandir, but mostly, They were not talking about that though they are being given 5 acres of land is being given to make masjid also in Ayodhya. They were not giving that fact along with the news. So you at times get incomplete news also, and incomplete news is as bad as saying something which is not correct, giving wrong news, I would say. So one has to be very careful when you're reading news. The best way is to read a couple of different sources and then make a judgment, because as I said, in this was a perfect example where there was incomplete news given, and incomplete news, it gives incomplete ideas or thoughts in people's mind. So yes, friends, a nice video with a very beautiful message once again. And the message that I loved was that we are not fighting against a country, we are fighting against terrorism, and we need to understand that. So with this beautiful message, we will end this video and we'll come back again in another video very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye.
Oh, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so it notifies you when I put in my new video for you to enjoy. Bye!